Hey guys, on here we have a new trailer for Christopher Nolan's Tenet. You know, there's been 2 trailers previous to this. There's the official trailer and then the teaser trailer that initially came out. I didn't cover either of those because I had already seen them in theaters before they had dropped in real time on the internet. So I didn't want to do a video about them and make like a disingenuous reaction or anything like that. Plus, the trailers didn't really give us a whole lot to go off of as for what the movie's really about, except for our introduction to the main character, and that whatever these stakes are is somehow worse than World War III, and that, you know, there's this implied rewinding of time element that's going in, this reversal of time that goes in with some of the sequences that we got. And I mean, honestly, there wasn't enough to really, for me, to comment on aside from the beautiful cinematography, the way things shot, and just speculating as to what the threat might be. My speculation, at least based off of the initial trailers, is that someone is manipulating time itself and rewinding it, and that maybe rather than ending the world, that they are going to unbirth the world. So rewind it to before everything even happened. That's my guess. That's my theory from it. And that from what I read about the announcement of this trailer that dropped today, it gives us some more beats, some more story bits, and a little more of an expansion on what we are to expect out of this. They are also claiming that they are still going to be hitting their initial release date on July 17th. I know Christopher Nolan's been very adamant about this film not being delayed and launching when they intended it to. Whether or not theaters are going to be open by that time, I don't know. Right now, where I'm at, it's still definitely up in the air when anything's going to be opening up for me. So who knows? I want to watch this. This isn't going to be something I watch. This is not a film. I wouldn't watch a Christopher Nolan film on VOD. That's just all I'm going to get at. And I know he wouldn't allow that to happen either. So hopefully this will exist in the ether. And let's go ahead, and I've been talking about it too much. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer. I'm sorry, guys. All right, here we go. And yes.
All I have for you is a word.
See? Like that. It's reversed.
Open the right doors. Some of the wrong ones, too.
Smooth action and editing. A little close.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
All right.
You have an interest in a certain Russian national.
How does it work?
Mike's bring me in.
Michael Caine and the new bat.
He can communicate with the future.
Time travel.
No. Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger.
Whoa.
You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
What? How does that work? How does some things rewind but other things don't? How do you control it and use it while you yourself are still moving forward? Oh my God. This is gonna be one of those Nolan movies that breaks my brain.
Bold, I'm fine, but I thought you were gonna say nuts.
Dude.
How would you like to die?
Old.
You chose the wrong profession.
I really liked this bit from the last trailer too.
What happened here?
Hasn't happened
It's so eerie. Like that guy rewinding after his gun.
There are people in the future
Holy.
who need us. I need a Tenet.
We need to save him here and now. It's reversing the flow of time. Being here now. I mean, it never happened.
Okay, I think I might have been right.
You
Maybe?
crash a plane, but no
from the air. That was so dramatic.
Well, how big a plane?
That part is a little dramatic.
All right. We got a little bit of a taste of his character. He seems to like be a little bit of our view into this world, questioning all of the things. Robert Pattinson's character, the quippy one too, bring a little bit of air and lightness and energy to it, while our main character is figuring all this out. I like this. I like the way it looks. I like the concept. It's not exactly time travel. So, I mean, in a way it is, but it's not. I don't know. This is another one of those like Christopher Nolan concepts where he's really trying to like push the boundaries and say something and play with an idea with physics and just the way time flow space works, between this, definitely with Inception, and a lot of his films kind of associate with this sort of thing, and it's shot beautifully. The action in this is very dynamic, and I'm really excited to see some of these full-fledged action sequences with this interplay of the combat and the action happening around them being in reverse. Like, some of the shots look really strange, again, because like our characters we're following for the most part in a lot of these scenes are moving in real time while things in the background are unhappening. It's such an interesting concept and idea, and I'm really excited to see how this, gets executed. Every time a Nolan film comes out, it just makes me a little sad that there is no IMAX theaters even remotely close to where I live. I have still yet to even watch a movie in IMAX ever. So it's an experience that I've heard I'm missing out on. And it's stuff like this, especially with the imagery, like getting that much more detail and immersion out of that experience. I just wish I want to see this film like that. It looks exciting. It looks energetic. It looks like it's going to be thought-provoking in some sort of fashion, as all of his films really kind of are. And the performances look genuine and real and really layered. I like the performances that we're getting in this. It definitely intrigues me and invests me with the characters and what's going on. I think that everything is just pieced together well, and that's just Nolan. And sometimes I haven't seen Dunkirk, but one of the criticisms, that's the word I'm looking for, that I heard about that film in particular, is that it wasn't really about fleshing out the story and some of the characters as it was kind of capturing a moment in time as a kind of an experiment of that. And I think maybe when you think about it, it seems like Nolan really is captivated with this concept of time. Memento had things out of order and pieced together by the end of it. So things we weren't getting things in, chronological sequences. You had Inception, which played with a lot of different aspects of space, time, and the manipulation, of course, on a dream level. And then you had Interstellar, which was deeply rooted in that. So it's really interesting. I'm curious to see, some of those thoughts on that, his views on a lot of this stuff going on and what's going on in this. I'm also excited to see Robert Pattinson in a big role like this as well, because The Lighthouse, a lot of his other recent work has been really fantastic, which is one of the reasons too that I'm really excited to see what he does with the Batman. And I'm not even going to chime in on the whole working out thing that's been going around for a little while now, that he seems like the kind of person that really does commit, and that's one of those reasons why I'm so kind of baffled by a lot of those statements going out right now about that he himself put out there into the ether about it. But I don't know. I don't know what their direction is going to, or the final goal of what they're doing with the Batman is going to do. So who knows? It could be completely irrelevant by the end of the day, depending on what they go with, since they're going more into, we're getting off topic. This movie looks fantastic. I hope theaters are open when this comes out. I want to watch this in theaters. I will not watch a Nolan film on my home TV screen or my computer screen, or definitely not my phone. That is something I will want to see in a theater. I think that's the way it's meant to be, and that's the way it's shot, and that's the way I want to see it. And if I could see it in IMAX, I would prefer that above all other options. But that's my thoughts on it, guys. I would love to know yours. What do you think about this concept? What do you think about the direction? What do you think the end game is with this? Do you think it is just this mastermind scheme to destroy the world by unmaking it? Or I don't know. That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out too and piece together. And it's like, how do you, as a villain or an organization, use that to your benefit? You know, I guess you could see like an event play out, rewind it, and then do it a different way. Kind of like the Sands of Time. I don't know. I don't know what the practical applications of this is going to be in the world of this movie. But that's what that's the mystery at hand. That's what they're keeping under the wraps. That's what we're left to find out and piece together and formulate our own ideas, as Nolan likes to do with our own interpretations of his works when we see them for ourselves. That's all I got for this, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.